everybody. Hey, how you doing, guys? Yeah, I just wanted to make a follow-up video on the wool blanket monk tricks video that we did. I don't know if you can. The camera keeps focusing in and out. But usually the monks don't use a queen-size wool blanket because it's more like a twin size as the one you saw in the previous video. But I've been sort of playing around with the queen size to see if that mod can work, and how to use that. This is a queen size wool blanket. This is the one from the Pathfinder shop, and so it's a very large blanket, as you can see, very large. Obviously, the easiest way to use this is just simply, get it and fold it lengthwise. So this is the short side. So just fold it like that, and get the corners. Grab the corners, and just fold it in half, so it becomes a twin-size blanket. And then just use it as a shawl or overcoat, like this. You have 2 layers of wool protecting your head, and you have 2 layers of wool protecting your back, as you can see. Okay, 2 on your back, 2 over your head, and you can use this in the match coat system. Just pin it here with a blanket pin, or put a stone here and put a clove knot, and it will hold. And it's super warm. In the wintertime, I've used this too, in this fashion, in place of a boreal sweater. You can also just fold it up like this, and just tuck your hands in like this. This is a very common way. Monks would use larger or longer robes called like chungpaos. But this is good. It keeps it off if you're moving, it's off your legs. Obviously, if you want it longer, you just do it with 1 layer. You do it with 1 layer, and then you do the same thing, so it goes on all the way over your body. It's not as warm because this is a lighter weight. I don't know if that's focusing. This is a lighter weight wool blanket. But anyways, so that's one system. Obviously, that's a magical system. It has certain drawbacks, like you cannot really put it into like your watch coat. One of the things you can do here is just instead of folding it any other way, you just grab those ends here that are like this, right, and fold it on top of your shoulder here, just like we did in the last video. But now we're just using it on both sides. So get your hand to the middle of that rectangular section down here. It's not focusing so well. Middle here. Pull it up on the shoulder. Then it becomes a shorter sort of poncho style thing. You could pin it here. You could pin it here for more stability. And you can just have it like this. It's a lot more roomy. But again, it's not going to really fit in your match coat. So that's one of the in your tinsmith's watch coat, or if you have like a rain coat you have. If you have a poncho, that's fine. But if you have like a rain coat, it's not going to be as good. So, I mean, I like this mod if you don't have a raincoat, because it's not going to rain. But the other monk system that we talked about last week, last time, I feel is a lot more versatile than that match coat way. There's a lot more different ways to thermoregulate. So what I was playing with, and kind of looked into after that video using a queen blanket, is that we all know how to sleep in the wool blanket with the queen size. You sleep in the diamond fashion with 1 corner, and then that's at your feet. That's at your feet, and you fold it over your feet, and then you wrap up like a baby with the other corners, right? Boom, boom, and pull it over your head. So you're in a diamond fashion. So if you were sleeping and you got up, and now so you got the diamond fashion that was on your feet, right? This was covering your feet. You just grab that end, step off your blanket, grab that corner, and this corner will go over your shoulder, just like we did in the other monk video. but this time it will wrap around your neck, just like this, like a scarf, and just tuck it in like a scarf, right here. Okay? Just tuck that in. This will hold it in place as you're working with this larger fabric and this larger blanket. It's much heavier. And if you just try to do it in the regular monk style, what you will find with this wool blanket, it is plain long. If we do it in the regular monk style, right? Either this way, here, and just toss it over this way, what you will find is that it is super long. You can do it's super long over your legs, and you will find it gets really tied up near your legs. Maybe I don't know if you can see that. It gets very tied up near the legs, very tied up, and it gets bunched up, and it doesn't feel comfortable down here. Okay, but so what I did here is I took, what I did is instead of doing that, grab one of the corners, throw that corner over your shoulder here, just like that. Get this corner around your neck like a scarf. Put that in, tuck that in like a scarf. Okay, not so deep because you need some material to wrap. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come down and pass this corner. There's one more corner here, down here. Okay, you're going to pass that corner. You don't want to grab that corner. Go beyond that corner. Let this corner drop in the front. And then we're going to do the same system, same way, the same monk system. You pull it around your head, just like that. And this will lock in this into place. Okay? As you can see. All right? Now you have all the benefits of the regular monk system, okay? You can still, when it gets hot, you can open this scarf up now and pull it over. It's hanging back there. So now you've got plenty of room to move, and you have plenty of room to thermoregulate, the vent system. You can still gather this bunch here, pull it over your shoulder, remember, and vent out here, this tube. So you still have a way to vent out this way. You're going to find this fabric is much longer, so it's going to go way down to the floor. All you do is just grab that corner and tuck it in here. Tuck it in here. Okay, you just tuck it in, and that will keep it above your waistline in a sort of horseshoe or tire fashion. And so it will clasp onto itself as you walk. You can still get your match coat on, okay, to cover it. It's a little bigger, obviously, because it's queen size, but you can still get it over. Okay, you got your hood. You can still cover up and protect it right here. Okay. Get your haversack on. That's locking it right in place. Okay. Folding it, locking it right in place. All right, so that's still locked in. Okay. In the rain, then your blanket is totally protected. Okay. And you've got the system totally protected. Okay. Okay. So you can still hold it in that horseshoe fashion or in this wrap fashion. Now, so when you want to thermoregulate, you bring that scarf section first. Okay, it's getting colder, so and when it gets colder, you want to thermoregulate by putting this scarf in first. that will totally trap in your neck heat, okay? And that will give a tremendous amount of heat. I've been testing this last couple of days. It really traps in tremendous heat. Further, we can thermoregulate by just the same way, the shoulder flap in the other monk video. Just bring that shoulder flap over your shoulder, and it is a massive heat retention system, just like this. And you will see, of course, you have full range of motion. Okay? Full range of motion. Further, you can put it inside, just like we did in the last video, and keep your arm protected from the cold. You can just fold this in, tuck this under this flap. That locks it right in place. In the other monk video, I think I put it over here. You can do it that way, obviously, but you can also just tuck it under here. That will really hold it in. Hold down on here, without you even holding on it. Okay? Open that up. You can also do the hood system. But what's cool about this, you can do the hood system, but also in a situation where you want to be hidden temporarily, because you have an extra flap over here, this can come right over your face and cover you completely. So if you're in a situation where you want to hide or whatever, you can just tuck that over your face, or you can use it as a super, emergency shelter, real quick, over here. Throw over your emergency blanket or whatever it is. Okay, so you can still use the hood system, just like that. The hood system still works, and you can further tuck it in more. Grab this piece, tuck it under your neck, and then you have a totally enclosed system here. Okay, now you have a totally enclosed system around your core to protect your core body temperature. Okay, and this is all tied up in here, like this. Now, one of the things, because this is very long, there's also a cool modification you can do, which is when you're at the shoulder level of thermo-regulating. And that is, you're going to have this flap down here. You're going to see you have this flap down here. Okay? You're going to have this corner here that is around your side. There's one corner here. Now you'll also notice down here, there's another corner at my legs. Okay? So there's two corners now that I have. This bottom corner is very long, so if you want to get this out of the way, just simply pull it up as we did and just tuck it in. That gets it out of the way. But what's nice about this is that if you connect these two corners, you can do it with cordage. Just tie it in cordage. Or you can just, if you don't want to use your cordage, just tie it in a simple granny knot, just like that. Just tie it up in a simple granny knot, just like that. It's still out of your way. You have total mobility. Pull this side up tighter. And now what you have here is you have a little haversack. See? Let's get my wash coat. Okay. Let's fold my wash coat up real quick. And I got a little place to store that. And it rides very comfortable. And all you have to do is pay attention to this side, this flap right here. Keep that flap tight on you and on your body. You got your haversack. You throw that on. That's going to lock that in place. Okay? That's going to lock that in place here. So now you got your haversack. You got your rain gear or whatever you need. You know, your wild edibles or whatever. Even if you're hunting, you caught some game, you put the game right here. You get the raincoat is really just effective here because I don't have to pull off my haversack, any of that. I just got my rain gear here if it's raining. You're on a scout, you're hunting, you're fishing, whatever you're doing. You got an extra pouch from your wool blanket which is tied to your wool blanket, which you're holding, and so thus you don't have to put in your bag and make the strap so heavy, you know, the bag so heavy, or you have a separate bedroll for it, and the cumbersome straps and all that kind of stuff. Looks pretty, but for me, I found it cumbers one more thing to carry. So by this way, just simply tie and gray knot. I can use my wool blanket to create me a improvised blanket haversack, and still maintain the stability of holding this wool blanket. This thing's not going to go anywhere. I can jump up and this thing won't go anywhere. Okay, it's totally locked into place. If I'm on the move, I still got my vent systems going on, so I'm still thermoregulating very nicely. I'm cooling off. I can even wet this. If I want to cool off my neck, I can wet this section. You know, just grab my water bottle, throw some water on this section, and just wrap it around my neck to cool my neck for convective cooling, or just pull it off. It's locked into place, so you can just pull it off as well. Okay? And just tuck it in like that. When you get colder, just tuck it in. So these are some of the things, just playing with the monk system, applied to a queen size wool blanket. These are some of the things that I came up with, and I just like the whole versatility of having an extra haversack on you from your wool blanket. It just makes it just all the more a versatile piece of kit that you have in your system. Just another option for you guys, another thing in your toolbox. Please like, share, and subscribe. Save Monked Outdoors. Oh, and people asking my name is Hyungjin Sean Moon. Please feel free to call me Sean. And I'll see you guys on the next one. God bless, get outdoors, and get blessed. Take care, guys.